Alright, it's Great Math 14 with me. And to let you know, we're going to have to do two complicated problems, and this video will be placed into two parts. Like these two marker sticks that I'm holding now. Well, first things first, we're going to do this. 4 divided by x subtracted by 1 plus 1 is equal to 2 divided by x minus 1. Now, but before we start doing it and start just going wild and stuff, we have to be careful about one part. And that is this. We must make sure that x will not equal to 1. Because if it equals to 1, it's going to equal to 0. If it equals to 1, then 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. And we can't, and anything divided by 0, it's really undetermined and really unsolvable. Seriously, we have to be cautious for this part. Now anyways, now we can go through this problem. Alright, now starting. 4 x minus 1 plus 1 equals 2 x minus 1. Alright, so here we're just going to have to subtract. But if you're thinking of multiplying the reciprocal, completely wrong, because you are just going to lead yourself into a whole disaster of consequences, which I mean by you'll get the problem wrong. So 2x minus 1 minus 2x minus 1, and then 4x minus 1 plus 1 minus 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. Still, so not equal to 1, right? So continue on. So therefore, we have to group up the terms. And then we do the subtraction. Now we have to get rid of this. Oh wait. Yeah, at least it's still not equal to 1. It's still good so far. And now we're just going to use a trick of this. 2x minus 1 equals negative 1 times x minus 1 divided by 2 times x minus 1 divided by 2. And then 1 equals negative 1 times x minus 1 divided by 2. Now we use distributive. Wait a minute, did I just say 1 earlier? No worries. We'll just have to use a little trick to convert it back to something that is not equal to 1. So therefore we just use distributivity, as I was saying, negative x plus 1 divided by 2, and then we separate it. Now subtract. Then, boom. And we're still not done yet. We just have to go through these final situation problems. It's equal to x negative 1 over 2. And then you have to multiply by its reciprocal. And then it equals to 1/2 times 2 over negative 1 equals to x. And then take out these parts, and then 1 over negative 1 equals x. And then negative 1 is equal to x. See, it's not equal to 1. Now let's check it in our heads. So -1 minus 1 is equal to -2. Yep, it's well. All is well. And now up to our next problem. We're just going to be in right now.
You want to write this?
Yeah. Hey, stop the video. Alright, so this is a completely different problem. This here is like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. And this is going to be quick. 3x plus 1 is equal to 6 2x minus 1. Now this is interesting, but there's going to be a surprising fact about this problem.
But first, does it work for any eggs or some eggs that are forbidden here?
Yeah, for some eggs that are forbidden here. The only x that is forbidden in this problem is 0. Again like that one, this one, but this time you have to avoid it to be 0 at all costs, or else, again, you know. But then, here's the thing. We start out with this problem, 3x plus 1 equals 6 2x minus 1. Now we have to subtract it again, even though it's in the middle of the subtraction problem. But just follow my read still. 6 2x minus 6 2x, and then 3x plus 1 minus 6 2x is equal to -1. And then we have to group the terms. 3 divided by x minus 6 divided by 2x plus 1 is equal to -1. Now we have to multiply this by 2. 6 2x minus 6 2x plus 1 is equal to -1. But we are subtracting both the same numbers, so you know what that means. This is an unsolvable problem. So therefore you can't find any value of x that's the right answer for this problem. This problem is unsolvable. So therefore, you can't really find out what is x. Anyways, you just learned how to tackle 2 types of problems, and you also figure out how to figure out if a problem is unsolvable. Anyways, this is great math, and that's all, folks.